Looking to build your MUT22 team? Head over to rockbottomcoins.com and use code PROB for 15% off all weekend, 15% off. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Madden 22 head-to-head video. In this video, you guys are going to see me take on the best passer in the world. That is his gamer tag, of course. But in all actuality, he is actually one of the toughest opponents I've had this year. His name is Tootenacious. Been around the comp scene for a few years now, maybe 5 years, and he probably took a couple years off. Honestly, I remember him back in Madden 16, and then I want to say he took maybe a couple years off, and he's back. He's back and better than ever. So as we get into this game, if you guys have not already subscribed to the channel, sub to the channel, turn your notifications on, and if you guys enjoy these gameplays, drop a like. If you enjoy the commentary, drop a like on the video. I would definitely appreciate that. All right, so we open up the game with a run. It's ETN. I'm a pretty big fan of ETN. I like trying all the running backs because obviously I like running the ball. I like trying to make people miss. I like, throwing to the running back out the backfield this year is really good. So I try all the running backs for the most part, and ETN has been solid. As you see me throw a pretty contested pass there. His flat almost got there and made the play, but unfortunately for me, he didn't. But yeah, back to ETN, really solid, and you see Priest Holmes. I would probably give the nod to ETN over Priest Holmes, but Priest is solid as well. I do think that they're all really close in who's the best, like ETN, Priest Holmes, Saquon. I was not a fan of Reggie Bush though, so for those of y'all that like Reggie Bush, I just don't see it. But again, that's just my personal preference from what I've seen and how I've played the game. So just my opinion. All right, here's a delay fade. We're gonna hit this on 2nd and 11. Big play there to get us into the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. As we're threatening the score, it's gonna go to ETN. He's gonna lose 3 yards on the carry. Setting up a 2nd and 12. Lost 2 yards actually. 2nd and 12. We got a right side tight end. It's going to be a touchdown to Kittle. Nice little rollout and throw. And we're going to take the lead, 7-0. And it's going to be a Tootenacious ball. He's out to the 39 after his first completion. So back to him as we watch him play, being the best passer, right? So he doesn't run the conventional bunch. He runs like an empty bunch with no back in the backfield, and it's just really tough to stop. He runs this formation, and he'll try to quick snap you. He has like the wheel, he has the verticals play, he has a bunch of crossers, he can max protect when he motions a guy in. It's just really, really tough to stop. And then he'll audible down and do different things like that too. So he'll audible down and run the ball sometimes. You'll see, it's just a headache. And especially, right now in the game, we're still like kind of early in the season trying to figure out defense. You see him motion in right here and have him on an out route that time, and he makes a mistake here. So big mistake from Tootenacious, and you don't really get these guys to make mistakes in this game, and if you do, you got to capitalize. So we're up 7 with the ball. We need to be up 10 minimum headed to the half as we start this drive with a run. But back to him. You typically don't see them make mistakes, and again, he's going to be in an unorthodox formation. You're not really he's the only one I see run this formation this year. So kudos to him. Obviously you don't earn anything for being unique or anything like that, but it is a breath of fresh air to play a different type of bunch, if that makes sense, right? So Tootenacious, as he's on defense trying to stop us here. 2nd and 12 coming up. I'm in the single back. I really like this Rams playbook, and I'm really, really enjoying this single back under center look as we throw a strike down the field, but we're unable to get our feet down. And that ends up being a huge play in the game, as you guys will see over the next couple plays. 3rd and 12 here. We hit Jerry Rice, and we're just shy. So 4th down coming up, and it's 4th and 1. I'm going right back to that same play, and I thought I had it again, but I threw it just maybe a little bit too early, and we get picked off. So back to the animation where we didn't get our feet down. Again, I say this all the time, Madden is just too animation based these days, and it's just unfortunate because that play, if I get my feet down, like I do majority of the time, that's Jerry Rice, by the way, the best receiver to ever play football. If I get my feet down, this game is more than likely going to be in my favor You know what I mean? It's like we're gonna be up 2 scores minimum, and you know he's gonna be in trouble. But instead, it's out of bounds. It sets up a 3rd and 12, then a 4th and short, and then you know I end up making a mistake. But again, it's just too reliant upon animations. Again, another animation as he throws right at my defender. Could have been picked, but the animation that the game decided to go with was my linebacker just smacking the ball down with his right hand, and then we get shredded on the next play for a touchdown. So at the half, we're tied all at 7, and Tootenacious gets the ball coming out, and immediately I get bombed. So a bad chain of events, right? So we go from potentially being up 2 scores to down 14-7 with 3:46 left in the 3rd, and now we got to start putting together a game plan on how we are going to win this game. Okay, so first things first, we definitely need to score. All right, so scoring is our priority. Depending on how fast we score, we will determine the next steps, but I do know I'm going against an elite offensive player. I really don't want to get in a shootout with him, and you're going to see exactly how I approach this, and I'll explain it, and I'll walk you guys through my thought process on how I came up with my decisions. Okay, so we're running here, 2:17 left in the 3rd quarter, and it's ETN tackled all the way to the 24-yard line. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 4. The clock is moving, as you guys can see. ETN again bounces this time into the red zone to the 17-yard line, where it's a 1st and 10, and then ETN again, right side. We're just sticking to the run. He can't stop the run. He doesn't seem to be adjusting to the run. I'm not going to make the game too difficult as far as my strategy offensively goes, but he did hold us there to a 3rd and 7. We have to pass here. We roll to the right. We do have escape artists. We have the delay up the middle. I just dump it off to Kittle, and Kittle's down to the 3-yard line with closing in at the end of the 3rd quarter. So in this situation, it's pretty tough in Madden, especially when you're going against, you know, some good offensive players who can move the ball like really well. And like I said, I don't want to get clocked out as well. So what I decide to do after this touchdown is kick an onside, touch the ball as fast as possible. We get the penalty. He gets the ball in my territory. And what I did on 1st down was an accident. Okay, so I accidentally go offsides. He takes the 5-yard penalty, and I'm like, okay, well, he accepted that one, so let me just try it again. I go offsides again just to make the field even shorter, and he accepts it again. So now I know that I have 3 timeouts, 3:57 left in the game. This cannot be the last drive of the game. He's too pass heavy. He would have to set up perfect 1st down on, you know, every single time, and I know he can't clock out here. So we pretty much have last possession now, and you're gonna see him on this play throw a wheel route and score a touchdown, right? So big touchdown for him, and he goes to onside kick. Now the difference is he's up 7 points. The difference is he's not seeing this football back. That's the difference. I'm not going to go ahead and score fast ever in this situation. So we're going to run here, get about 8 yards. We bring up a 2nd and 1, and we're going to hand it off to Henry. Henry's going to be just shy. I call hurry up because he's in a soft defense here. He's in the 3-3-5, audible and down. We are in goal line. I feel like I like my chances to pick up 1 yard. So we're going to run the clock down under 3 minutes, and we're going to hand it off, pick up the 1st down, and I'm still going to call hurry up again. So we're going to call hurry up just to keep this soft defense out here. All right, so I keep them in this. We're going to call one more fullback dive, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. All right, and we're down 7. Ideally, in my head, I want to score. I have a really good 2-point conversion play. I want to score and walk off, basically. I want to end this game 22-21. We run the ball there, take it to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 7, we go stretch to the right. That's bottled up. All right, so 3rd and 8. All right, you don't want to get in too many of these situations, but when you're clocking and trying to get last possession, this is how you got to play it. We throw it right side, and we just fall after picking up the 1st down. Jerry Rice, beautiful throw, beautiful catch. Perfect for this situation. We can still pick up one more 1st down. We're going to start taking his timeouts now. As you can see, we hand it off to ETN. He stops us. He holds us to pretty much no yards. 2nd and 10. We go stretch to the left, and now it's a pretty tough situation. It's 3rd and 14. He's used 2 of his timeouts. We roll right. We have a lot of yards there on the ground, and it sets up a 4th and 3. All right, he has no more timeouts, 39 seconds left. I go to my 2-point conversion play, which I know I can roll right and throw the out route. And we roll right, throw the out route, and we get out of bounds. All right, the clock is stopped. 34 seconds left. I don't want him to get the ball back. I QB kneel here. Okay, I QB kneel. I'm gonna get this clock in motion. I have 3 timeouts. I'm willing to, risk it. 2nd and goal. We called our first timeout. 14 seconds left. We go fullback dive. We score the touchdown with 12 seconds left. So pretty good situation here. We just got to get the 2. We go to our 2-point conversion play. All right, 2-point conversion. We're rolling right. He clicks on. When you see him click on and follow, we just follow him into the end zone. Vince Young with the 2-point conversion. He has a couple plays left. And it does get a little bit scary here. I will say that. So I get in this prevent type defense. He throws it, pitches it back, and as you can see, I got scared. I make him, just go out of bounds, and he has one more play. I'm hoping he can't get out of bounds here with 1 second left in field goal range, so I'm trying to guard the sidelines. You see I have only 2 guys rushing, 3 seconds left, 2, and now it's the last play. Rolls right. He's going to throw it up. It's going to be picked off, and the game's going to be over. But that was my thoughts on the last quarter. It was pretty strategic with how you manage the clock, and that's how you got to win games in Madden 22. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys want more videos, make sure you like the video. See you on the next one. Peace.